Welcome back, Nick Lenz's novel reviews. This is episode number 12, and this review is no double shot, no triple shot, just one book. This show I can do whatever I want, but the other one I can do triple or a double shots. I don't like doing single shots that very much when it comes to the Comic Corner Classics, After Classic. But this is now reviews, all about novels. The book I'm reviewing is Star Trek Voyager, Pocket Full of Lies, written by Christine Beyer, the regular writer for the Star Trek Voyager books. Now, this book, according to the historian's page, takes place from June to July of 2382. Now, this book is basically, the main gist of the story is that it's a follow-up to the two-parter from Season 3, known as Year of Hell. Now, from what I've heard about this particular thing from behind the scenes, originally this was supposed to be a season-long arc, but it was cut down due to time. But despite that, it was a pretty interesting two-parter, and the guy who was behind the Year of Hell, he's referenced in here, and apparently he died of natural causes like 2 centuries prior to the main events of the story. And apparently there's a duplicate Janeway in here who's referred to as Denson Janeway. Heck, when they first heard about it, like, everyone's shocked that there is another Janeway. Okay. Unlike previous Voyager books, this one it's still good, but it's a bit stepped down, like a tiny bit from the previous few books, which are really good. But this is still a well-told story. I mean, one of the best things about the story is to get a chance to see Tuvok in the books again. Yes, which is by far first time since the TV show he's actually been on Voyager. Because you know where he's been? He's been on Titan. As a matter of fact, the Titan, the USS Titan, commanded by Captain Riker, does make a brief appearance in this particular book. Appears for several pages. As a matter of fact, it's basically Janeway's like, set course for the Beta Quadrant. And the only reason why they got Tuvok so they could talk to Dennis and Janeway, who apparently remembers everything up until the Year of Hell thing. Apparently she was like the only survivor of Year of Hell, and during the course of like they basically get these probes, which are temporal probes. Heck, the episode Shatter, which in my opinion is one of the best well-written episodes of the series, which kind of homages the whole series, that episode, they do a minor follow-up to that one. They do reference it in here. That Chakotay, when they got back to Earth, he submitted a classified report to the Department of Investigations. He was debriefed and let go. Basically, they're like, okay, you restored a timeline, good job. But, yeah, it was nice the fact that they follow up some time travel stories in this book, which was really nice. But as far as I can tell, a good majority of the storyline for this particular book, there's no like long-running plot threads. Well, there's some minor ones, but not really big ones like it was the last few books. But the only one that's still going is basically Voyager's exploration of the Delta Quadrant. That one's still here. The only major starting new storyline that happens in this very book is a Harry Kim's girlfriend, who also happened to be the chief engineer of Voyager. Harry Kim is the chief of security of Voyager. Apparently for some time, though, I may have missed this in the other books, but Harry and the chief engineer, whatever her name is, I don't really remember her name. If I can find it in here. Well, in the previous book, she was like forced against to be host of some parasite, and she was recovering from it. And apparently, because her DNA was damaged, and it's also revealed that she's pregnant with Harry's child. And apparently, having the child will actually keep her healthy. And Harry is basically taking time off because basically he's filling for Tom the last few books. So you probably figured though, how about Tom cover my shifts after I covered his shifts over the course of the past couple months? Yes. Now, even though this book takes place in a period of 1 month, it's still really enjoyable to read. And it's a long book. It's only Let's see. This book is only just 381 pages. Despite its long length, it's still enjoyable. Heck, there's even reference to Q in here. Yes, and Q himself does show up in the ending of the book. And here's the thing. Apparently, not long after Janeway's resurrection, apparently Q's son, Q2, from the episode Q2, apparently he sacrificed himself, and I didn't know this after his son's death. Apparently Q went on a rampage. Yes, Q, the character played by John Delancey, who was awesome every single appearance every time he showed up. And his character goes on a rampage after the death of his son. Okay. Fine, it was part of the Omega Continuum, which basically was referenced a few books back. But it's nice, though, that because they pretty much reference Titan, which means the book kind of takes place during one of the early Titan books. I'm not sure which one, though. I probably have to look it up. But or anyone can leave in the comments below. But this is still 2382. It could take place probably one of the first few Titan books. I mean, Titan appearance here, just a cameo. But the whole point of the book is having Tuvok come back. But by the end of the book, he does go back to Titan. Now, the reason why I think that the writer does that is because he's still on Titan, as the most recent book that's come out for the Titan series. But despite that, this is still an awesome book, and I give it a 9 out of 10. It's really good. Alright, stay tuned for whenever I get a chance to do episode 13. But until then, I'll see you there. Bye.